Hello, you wonderful people. For the longest time, at least for as long as I can remember, I've always had a crush on the amazing, beautiful, and talented Alyssa Milano. I constantly refer to her as like the first celebrity I've had a crush on. Not necessarily that she really was the first, but she's the one I've had a crush on for the longest. As far as I can remember back, like she's probably the first one I had a crush on, just because she's so breathtakingly beautiful. Which is embarrassing to say, but you know what? It's out there. I said it anyway. It's because it's true. The reason why I bring Alyssa Milano up is because I find it very interesting, because I have been in love with her for such a long time. When it came to the show Charmed, which I didn't watch Charmed much until it wasn't until its last season that I started watching it on TV, because it's syndicated on TNT in the mornings and in the afternoons. I catch a glimpse of it in the mornings, but I watch it in the afternoon. She was the original reason why I watched that show at all in the first place. It's like, oh, I can watch more Alyssa Milano. It's like, then why have I not been watching this show to begin with? That's how it started off. But as time went on and I started watching the show more and more, it's like I actually legitimately fell in love with the show. I really like it. I think it's a good show. Like I said, my opinion though, and maybe most people won't agree, but I really love the show. One, like I said, it's got Alyssa Milano, and it's got a lot of other amazing actors and actresses in it. It's got Holly Mary Combs, has got Rose McGowan, has got Shannon Doherty, so there's good casting in it. And because it's kind of got that supernatural fantasy aspect to it, because you got witches and demons, and it's that's my repertoire. That's what I enjoy. So it's like, what's not to love about this show? It's kind of funny that even though Alyssa Milano was the reason why I watched the show, Phoebe, the character she plays in the show, is not actually my favorite character. I mean, obviously overall my favorite character in the show is Cole, because he's just all around amazing. But amongst the Charmed sisters, I honestly have to say Piper's actually my favorite, who was played by the lovely Holly Mary Combs. The reason why Piper was my favorite, because each of the sisters, they all had to fight for stuff in their life, but I feel like Piper just had it the hardest out of anybody. I mean, first of all, she kind of had to step up, spoiler alert, after Prue died. Her being the second older sister, she kind of had to step up to fill that older sister role, the elder sister role, after Prue died. So there was that. Plus, she had to deal with the fact is of she had to fight for her relationship with Leo, because White Lighter's not supposed to hook up with their charge, but they fell in love with each other. And then she had to fight to protect her son Wyatt, who was garnished as probably going to be the strongest witch / warlock to ever have existed. And she had to fight to protect him from turning evil like he does in the future. And then she had to fight to protect her son Chris, who had come back from the future to make sure that his brother doesn't turn evil, as well as ensuring his own existence. And then finally, it's closing in on the end of the series, after them being the Charmed sisters for 8 years, 5 years for Paige, but each one of them had to fight for wanting that normal life. And I feel like just after everything Piper been through, as well as Phoebe and Paige as well, it just felt like it was well deserved. I feel like she wanted it more than anybody else, specifically for her children. But I mean, with the way the show ends, which I'm not going to go into details, never mind, drop that. I hope no one actually doubted the fact that I like that show, because that's plenty of proof right there, because I really, really like that show. If you have not seen it, I do highly recommend you check it out. Like I say, I think it's funny how you could easily watch something just because someone's in it, and I feel like it's kind of a crappy way. I feel like my introduction to that show was because of Alyssa Milano, and I feel kind of bad about that, because it's actually a legitimate and good show, but I started watching it for the wrong reasons, so I feel a little bad about that. My question to you is there an actor and actress that you've been in love with or had a crush on for the longest time? Tell me who they are, and has there ever been anything that they've done that you've watched solely because they were in it? Not necessarily that because it was something that you would like, but only because said actor or actress was in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel for much, much more. Like always, till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.
Nice job, loser.